Hi. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. I am sitting here in my home studio behind my piano, and I'm inviting all of my old students and some new students, hopefully, to come and study with me, not only in my private studio at home, but also at Kent State University, where I'm the adjunct professor of applied vocal jazz. Just to give you a little idea of what to look forward to, a lot of my students, they come to me, especially at Kent State, and they're involved with jazz, the jazz program, and they want to learn to improvise and scat sing. So I think my first introduction to scat singing and vocal improvisation was the great Ella Fitzgerald, who my dad, who's a musician, turned me on to at a very young age. So the first thing I heard her scat was her epic How High the Moon, which was done on her Live in Berlin, the Mac the Knife record. And she just took, I remember, chorus after chorus after chorus, never repeating even one idea. All new thoughts, all new phrases, all new ideas. She quoted Charlie Parker, and it was just epic. And I thought, I want to know how to do that. I have to be able to do that, but what a mountain to climb, right? I was very young. And how do you go about it? Well, at the time, I didn't really have all those tools. I just sang. I sang with everything that I listened to. Now I have some more tools that I can turn on to my students. You know, for those of you interested in a little bit of music theory, we do chord tones and we do guide tones, and we sing, and we kind of give ourselves a little bit of a harmonic through line to base our improvisations off of. But the really important thing I want my students to note is that music is made up of a lot of little ideas. A lot of little ideas that you string together to make bigger ideas later. So yes, you should listen to Ella and Sarah and Carmen and Betty and John Hendricks and Mark Murphy and all the greats. Kurt Elling, I mean, they're monster improvisationalists, and it's great. But you have to know, you don't always start right at that point. In fact, you never do. So keep in mind that music is really made up of a lot of little ideas. Maybe you turn a phrase the second time through when you turn back around and you go to the chorus, or you have a little run or a little inflection or just a slight change in melody that you maybe didn't even plan on doing, but you got in the music and in the moment, and maybe you heard something different in the piano or the bass the second time through, and it brought this new line to mind that you sang that you didn't even plan on. So, you know, music improvisation is really a metaphor for life when you think about it. How many times do you start off on your day? Maybe you have a list of errands and things that you want to do, and boom, something else snaps up in your mind that you have to get to. You improvise. So you make a plan, and that's great. Musically, you have a plan, you have a lead sheet, you have a little bit of an arrangement, and you start off on this goal and on this path, but you hear something different maybe the second or third time through and you want to follow it. That's improvisation, made up of a lot of little ideas. So yeah, the mountain is great and we're all climbing it. Believe me, I'm learning every single day, and I learn from my students, right? A great teacher is not afraid to learn from their students. So come and see me. If you're not enrolled at Kent State University in the Jazz Studies program, then come see me at my private studio. You can instant message me here on Facebook. You can find me at mariajacobs.com. And for anyone at Kent State who has studied with me before or not yet, come and see me, knock on my door. My website is mariajacobs.com, and you can find all of my contact information there. So I hope to see more of you at Kent, and God bless. Happy New Year.